Only 2 chapters left. We're almost there. Moving on to Chapter 5, Jedi Destiny. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Chapter 5, Jedi Destiny. As the battle between Imperial and Rebel forces rages around the second Death Star, Luke Skywalker confronts Darth Vader, his father, once Anakin Skywalker. From boy slave on Tatooine to hero of the Clone Wars to Sith Lord feared throughout the galaxy, Anakin Skywalker's path has been dark indeed. In front of Emperor Palpatine, his villainous master, Vader must now face his son and reclaim his fate. And upon landing on the forest moon of Endor, Darth Vader steps out to meet his son. Luke has surrendered himself to Vader's forces, and he was armed only with this. It seems we have constructed a new lightsaber, but that won't be enough to save your friends. The Emperor is your master now, so it's high time you go and meet him. We are on board the second Death Star to confront the individual responsible for all of this conflict. At last, the Emperor reveals himself. And he is cutting right to the chase with zapping Luke. But Vader, unable to see his son suffer, has decided that he is going to join our side. And let's just say the Emperor is not too happy about that. So in a strange twist of fate, Vader is going to be fighting alongside us. As you can see, this entire chapter is a fight against the Emperor, and he has a lot of health. So after you hit him 5 times, he's going to retreat to another side of the room. The entire chapter is going to take place in this room, and after you damage him a little bit, he's going to send some of his guards after you. Now, the Emperor's guards, as you can see, don't use lightsabers. They use force pikes, and they can block your attacks with ease. So the best way to deal with them, since they attack so quickly, is to just hit them with a force choke. In terms of basic lightsaber attacks, they take 4 apiece, so they are really, really tough. First of all, let's jump up here to get a mini kit piece. After that, we're going to go to the other side and complete that one as well. Now, since we have a Sith character on our side, at long last, we can interact with dark side objects. So by turning on all 8 of these lights, 4 on one side and 4 on the other, the power brick will be revealed. It's been a while since we've obtained a power brick, so I am quite happy about that. Let's go ahead and destroy this control panel right over here, where we are rewarded with a crap ton of studs. Very nice. Now we'll go to the bottom floor and destroy the other support. This place is littered with a ton of studs, so do your best to make sure that you collect every single one of them. Now the good news is there are a lot of blue studs for you to collect. Bad news, there aren't many studs in this level to begin with, and the true Jedi status is around the 20,000 range. Somewhere from low to mid 20,000. Since this room is divided into 4 sections, what I like to do is I like to focus on one section of the room and focus on collecting all of the studs there. And obviously, try not to die. Dying is something you do not want to do in this level, because if you die a few times, that's gonna pretty much jeopardize any chance you had of obtaining true Jedi status. Now, I'm not going to destroy this top control panel for a particular reason. The reason being is that there is a power-up sphere there, and I want to save that power sphere for the next section in the chapter, because that is where we are going to get the majority of studs. All right, so we have pieces of a fan right here. That's gonna serve us well. And once that fan is completed, we're going to switch over to Luke and jump in to get access to the upper section of the room. And now proceeds phase 2 of the battle. As you can see, the Emperor is charging certain panels on the floor with force lightning. And obviously you don't want to step on them. So wait until the uncharged panels deactivate and make your way towards the other side. Ooh, power-up sphere! Okay, I forgot there was a power-up sphere in that section of the room. So yeah, take back what I said earlier. Although it really won't make any difference. So you got to switch characters whenever one of your characters is under attack from force lightning. And just like last time, after he retreats, he's going to send his guards after you. Since both of them tend to stick pretty close together, I'm going to use jump attacks to get rid of them. And this is one instance where jump attacks aren't particularly useful. So once again, just use Vader's Force Choke to get rid of the guards. Alright, now that the Emperor is gone, we can spend some time collecting a few studs in this section right here. So what we're going to do is use the Force on that dark side object, and just like that, a pile of Legos is created for us. Going to construct it, and it creates a platform, a completely pointless platform. We have a control panel here, but we don't have a bounty hunter with us. Speaking of control panels, Darth Vader is able to interact with the Stormtrooper panel. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're going through free play mode. Similarly, the Emperor, once you unlock him, will also be able to interact with those panels. All right. With that section pretty much cleared off, first of all, we're going to activate these lights in order to collect all of the studs that appear from them. Let's go back up here and finally destroy this control panel. The reason being, there is a power-up sphere, as I mentioned earlier. And now, we are going to head back up to where we were. And you see all of these lights right here? We're going to activate them all at once. And thanks to the magnetization ability of the power-up sphere, we can pretty much collect most of them without having to worry about them flying off the other side. And ooh, nice! Since we activated all of the lights, we can go over here and construct a panel. Unfortunately, it is a bounty hunter panel, so there's nothing we can do about it. But if you remember, there was a Stormtrooper panel here earlier. And as I said before, you can use Vader to open it. It'll only net you a few studs, but it's still worth pointing out. And we are getting really, really close to obtaining true Jedi status. There's the Emperor, but before we confront him once more, let's collect a few more studs. Now this, once again, it's just a straight-up brawl, and since the Emperor can block pretty much any one of your attacks, jump attacks are obviously the way to go. And just like last time, he's going to send more of his guards after you. Now, if you aren't controlling Vader, you can use Luke to make the guards dizzy, but they take a lot of hits, so it's much easier to destroy them with Vader in the first place. Yeah, Vader really is the star in this chapter. And I like the fact that they switched it around. I know they wanted to include Vader as your secondary playable character, because you always have to have at least 2 characters with you in a chapter. But still, it's kind of nice to get a lightsaber fight between Luke, Vader, and the Emperor. Oh, true Jedi status. Most excellent. All right, we are going to construct this elevator. And after collecting the blue stud, we are going to need to work together in order to activate the lights to make the elevator move upwards. Ooh, nice little jump attack there. Yeah, usually when you're about to confront the Emperor, you can get a jump attack off to get a little bit of health off of him. All right, that light will give us a blue stud, and that mini-kit piece is inaccessible to us at the moment. For now, let's just focus on beating down the Emperor. And now that he only has 1 heart left, 1 more jump attack and he's done. Goodbye, Emperor Palpatine. Can't say I'm gonna miss ya, but sadly, the battle has taken its toll on Darth Vader. And at long last, Darth Vader has returned to being Anakin Skywalker. He gets to see his son one last time before he finally passes on. So while Vader was initially a villain, he ultimately dies a hero. We promise that we will continue the legacy of the Jedi in his name. With that, the level is complete and free play has been unlocked. And we unlocked score times 10, which is really, really nice. We've also unlocked Darth Vader. And we get 100% in true Jedi status. And we are very close to 3 million studs. I don't know for sure if we're going to break that target. Got a mini kit piece, which is always nice. 2 more gold bricks. Oh, we did get 3 million studs. I forgot, you get 100,000 studs for every gold brick that you obtain. So yeah, in story mode alone, we have reached the $3 million mark. So next time on Let's Play LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, we are going to finish the final chapter in story mode. See you guys next time. Hey, did you like what you saw? Then be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for updates on my videos. Also, do you want to record LP videos like me? Then check out my kit page for my go-to equipment for recording.